Do you ever see a chord that's called like G with a hashtag beside it? Or perhaps you've seen something that's like a capital A with a small b, and you're like, what's that? Well, those are G sharp and A flat, which are actually the same thing. Let me explain. In music, we have a total of 12 notes, and they follow the same sort of alphabet as the English one. So they go from A all the way up to G sharp, and then they basically start again from A. The quickest way and easiest way to remember that is that every letter note has a corresponding sharp, except for B and E. There is no B sharp and there is no E sharp. Let's explain this using the A string of the guitar. Now, it is called the A string because when you pluck it open, it creates an A note. The 0 on the A string is going to make an A note. And if you go to the next note up, and we accept that every note has a corresponding sharp, the next note is going to be A sharp. So that's going to be written as A hash or A hashtag. Whatever you crazy kids are saying these days. If you were playing A sharp power chord, yes, let's use our power chord pattern. So we have the first note, which is this one, which is the root note. We go down one string and across 2 frets, and there's our 5th. If you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you go back and look at my videos on power chords. The next note after that is B, because B comes after A in the alphabet. Now remember we said there was no B sharp, so the next one has to be C. 10 points if you can guess what this next note is. This note is C, and we said that every note, bar B and E, have a corresponding sharp. So, 10 points if you said that this one was C sharp. This one is D. This one is D sharp. This one is E. This one is F because there is no E sharp. This one is F sharp. This one is G. This one is G sharp. And then this one goes back to A again. Remember I said that the musical alphabet starts at A and ends on G sharp, because the next one is just another A note. This is really important to know what these notes are, so that if you do see something like a D sharp, you know that you can find D by starting on the A string, A sharp, B, C sharp, D, and then do your power chord formula. Same thing works for the low E note as well. The open E creates an E note. The next note up from that will be F, because there's no E sharp. The next note up is F sharp. Another 10 points if you can figure out what note this one is. So if this one is F, F sharp, what comes after F in the alphabet? It is, of course, G. Now, I also mentioned that there was a little small b. So you'd have a capital letter, say a capital A, and a small b, which means flat. So if we start on A and go up a note, that means we sharpen the note. If we're ascending up the notes, meaning going higher, we go to A sharp. However, if we start from A and descend the notes, so go lower, we create flats. So this start note is A. If we were going to go backwards, we would call this one A flat. And that would be a capital A with a small b. But you might be noticing that this note here is also G sharp, because if we start at G and sharpen our note, we get G sharp. However, if we start at A and flatten our note, we get A flat. But they are both the exact same. This was day 27 in my series of 30 guitar lessons in the 30 days of June, and we're very nearly at the end. That means that the ebook that I have put together with all of these exercises is going to be ready to go on Sunday the 30th of June. So make sure you head to the link in my bio to get on the waiting list to receive that book completely for free. It has all these exercises in one handy little place for you to refer back to at any time. Or if you leave the word guitar in the comment section, I will send you the link there as well. Follow me now for day number 28.